Hey guys, you're watching Car Topic, and today we're going to be talking about the spaceship on wheels. In other words, the Lamborghini Countach. This is the car that everyone had a poster of when they were a kid. This is the car that everyone wished that they had. But it actually didn't always start out as a spaceship. In fact, this car was made from 1974 all the way to 1990. That means that the Countach was around for around 26 years. So let's go back to 1974 to see what the very first Countach looked like. In 1974, the Countach was a slick and streamlined supercar that didn't have any large intakes or over-exaggerated features. This Countach featured 370 horsepower with a 0 to 60 of 5.6 seconds and a top speed of 170 miles per hour. That's some pretty decent performance for a supercar in the 70s. But this generation of the Countach was fairly short-lived relative to the Countach's overall lifetime, as in 1978, it got replaced with a much more aggressive-looking and geometric Countach that actually featured the widest tires on any production car at that time. This Countach, unfortunately though, had a slightly detuned 350 horsepower engine and had a bigger spoiler, so this car focused more on handling and less on power. But just like the original one, the 1978 Countach got replaced yet again 4 years later in the year 1982. This new version of the Countach bumped its power back up to what it originally had and also had a completely refreshed interior. By this point in time, the Countach had an exterior and interior that was going to stay essentially the same for the rest of its lifetime, give or take a few changes. But going into the mid-80s, 370 horsepower felt like less and less when being compared to the competition. So in 1985, just 3 years after the previous refresh, the Countach got a much larger 449 horsepower engine. Finally, we get to the very last version of the Countach, as in the year 1989, Lamborghini celebrates the 25th anniversary of the Countach by making a much more aggressive exterior, as well as putting huge intakes right behind the door. This Countach also featured slightly more horsepower and better performance, due to the 25th anniversary. This is the very last Countach that was ever produced, and the last one was sold in the year 1990. The very final Countach had 455 horsepower with a 0 to 60 of 4.5 seconds and a top speed of 183 miles per hour. Every single one of these performance figures is way better than the original Countach, just showing how much the Countach has changed over its lifetime, and just how different they are. Over the course of this video, I've showed you a gradual evolution of the Countach, but when we put side by side the very first and last Countach, it's hard to imagine that they were even the same car. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you learned at least a few things about the Lamborghini Countach. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comments what you thought of today's video, and or if you have any ideas for future videos. I'll be sure to make it happen to the best of my ability. I do apologize if this video seemed a little bit repetitive, as I was showing the same car at the same angle, just from different years. And as I said earlier, the point of this video is to convey the evolution of the Countach from start to finish. So that's why I have the same angle of the car from different years. Please let me know if you have any ideas on how to better execute this video. I just really wanted to show you guys how much it's changed. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time on Car Topic.